Glass in my hand, silence in my eyes. Flowers not spoken, it just survives. The rooms have lit, the jazz slow burns. In every scar, another lesson turns. The mirror shows what a crown can't hide. A man built from stones, not from pride. Whiskey drips like the weight of time. Echo whisper in a velvet crime. On the whiskey throne I sit alone, built from ashes, flesh and bone. Every scar's a part of my crown. In silence I'll never drown. The world's on fire, but I won't fall. A quiet king, I've seen it all. A quiet king, I've seen it all. The streets are cold, but my soul stays warm. I calm with it every storm. Power's not noise, it's restraint. The sinner's truth behind a saint. In every breath there's control. In every step, the cost of the soul. You don't need a war to show your might. Sometimes the dark defines the light. On the whiskey throne I sit alone, a quiet king. I've seen it all. Pour another glass for the ghosts I know. They taught me silence, taught me slow. Whiskey burns, but it feels like home. Long live the man on the whiskey My kingdom's made of smoke and scars of half-burned dreams and faded stars. No throne of gold, no crown of fame, just whispers carved into my name. I walk through life dressed up as grace, smiled at fate straight in the face. The crown I wear, it's not of jewels, it's built from fire and the breaking of rules. They see the calm, they miss the storm. They see the suit, not the man reborn. For every loss, I've gained a truth and traded blood for inner proof. A gentleman's war is never loud, it's fought in silence without a crowd. A crown of smoke, heavy but free. It burns my soul, but it belongs to me. No need for praise, no need for king. watch time steal what I love most. But I still raise my glass to pain, for teaching strength through every stain. Redemption's not a place you find, it's a fire you feed inside your mind. Beneath this endless crown of smoke. Beneath the dust where legends sleep, the grave of kings runs dark and deep. Their crowns are gone, their thrones undone, but I still breathe. I am the one. I've heard their whispers through the stones, their echoes claw through ash and bones. They speak of glory, pride, and sin, of wars they lost, of what had been. No empire lasts, no sword can stay, but I still walk their ancient way. Their ghosts all watch, their silence sings, through me they rise. The grave of kings. The grave of kings remembers flame. It calls my blood, it knows my name. No crown above, no law defines the power buried in my spine. I've worn the scars their crowns once made. I've carried weight no light can fade. The dirt itself now bends to me, for I am both the chain and key. The grave of kings both curse and call. It burns, it breaks, it gives it all. Through ruin song my voice still rings. I rule within the grave of kings. So let the world forget their fire. Let silence be my choir. For every death a promise brings, I live through the grave of kings. There's a place where the river runs quiet and deep, where secrets sink in memories sleep. I walk there with a chest full of shame, ready to drown the weight of my name. And the deep spoke soft but clear, surrender what you've held for years. What the deep won't echo, I'm ready to let go. All the lies I kept inside, all the nights I nearly died, let the darkness swallow slow what the deep won't echo. Not every truth deserves a sound. Some belong buried underground. But water knows the silent art of carrying pain without tearing apart. Silence is a kind release when noise stands in the way of peace. Midnight tide turning slow as breath, carrying whispers from the mouth of death. I stood watching, letting silence weigh every truth I kept at bay. And the water called me near, saying you can drop your fear. Where the tide turns, every old regret burns. All the nights I held too tight, all the wrongs I tried to right, disappear in gentle churns. Where the tide turns. I chased healing like a desperate man, forgetting some wounds don't understand. But the tide don't rush, it moves with grace. A patient teacher in a restless place. Let the ocean shift the weight, let the night decide my fate. where the tide turns. Every heavy lesson learned, every grief I could not make, every scar I couldn't shake, fades in gentle churns, where the tide turns. Dusk crawls in with a quiet tone, pain and shadow on the things I've known. Every failure stands like a wooden post, marking the miles of what I've lost most. Tried reviving moments buried deep, but memories a river no man can keep. The more I reach, the more it slips, like sand running through my fingertips. The air grows heavy, soft and true, saying it ain't your job to pull it through. So I walk into the dusk-bound truth, leave behind the weight of you. Every chapter left undone, every fight I should have run, let the night decide for me what was and what can't be. Some days echo with a stubborn ache, the kind you feel with every breath you take. But even pain gets tired, even wounds fall still, when the heart stops wrestling with its own will. I watch the river swallow fading light, can't be. The river carried pieces I once tried to save. Fragments of dreams I worked like a slave. The water knows what's meant to drift. It don't cling tight, it don't uplift. I saw reflections crack, then realign, like the world whispering, those ain't yours to mine. Every shimmer showed a truth I feared, that holding on only made them disappear. And the current murmur low, let the river choose where they go. So I trust the drift of what remains, let the water ease my strains. Every moment I held tight, every wrong I tried to right, I give them to the moving stream. Release the pressure, lose the dream. Some losses carve a deeper groove, teach you what you need to lose. I watch the debris fade from sight, washed by silver streaks of night. And somewhere in that gentle fall, I felt the weight leave after all. Not everything is meant to stay. Sometimes life moves the other way. Maybe peace ain't something earned, maybe it's the art of letting burn. So I trust the drift of what remains, let the river ease my strains. Every bruise upon my name, every echo steeped in blame, I give them to the moving stream. Let them fade like an old dream. River runs slow beneath the bridge, carrying truth up to the ridge. I stand alone with my weary mind, leaving what I can't rewind. Sunset paints on the drifting waves, stories lost in unmade graves. I toss a stone just to watch it fall, hoping it takes my fears and all. Water knows the way we keep, yeah, carries it into the deep. River, let me go tonight, take my wrongs out of my sight. I ain't empty, but I'm letting loose every burden I can't use. If tomorrow calls me clean, I'll walk where I've never been. Wind blows soft through the broken reeds, whispering things a lost man needs. I close my eyes as the current hums, showing me what peace becomes. Barefoot steps on the muddy shore feel lighter than they did before. I breathe in deep through the cooling air, knowing change is growing there. Maybe healing finds its flow where the quiet waters go. River, let me go one more mile, wash my heart in a gentle style. I ain't perfect, but I'm learning slow how to live and how to grow. If dawn rises with a glow, I'll follow where the river goes. Footprints fading where the river bends, all mistakes will whisper like forgotten friends. I've been fighting shadows, losing every round. Now the quiet evening pulls me to the ground, and I feel the current calling, saying, son, let the burden fall in. So I lay my worry down, let the water wash it out. All the nights I couldn't breathe, all the things I couldn't keep, dust on the river road. I'm letting go, I'm letting go. Memories tremble in the amber light, some were wrong, some were almost right. But holding on never made them true. So the river hums It's time to release you. And I feel the current calling, saying, son, let the burden fall in. So I lay my worry down.
Same as Jim.
So I lay my worry down.
Same as Jim.
So I lay my worry down.
Same as Jim.
So I lay my worry down.
Same as Jim.
No more fighting with what's gone. No more dragging broken songs. If the river takes it slow, maybe I can learn to flow. So I lay my sorrow down.
Same as Jim.
Let the night unwind me now.
Same as Jim.
All the truth I couldn't face, all the years I tried to chase, dust on the river road. I'm letting go. I'm letting go. Tide creeping slow across the dying light, soft as a whisper, ending the fight. I've pushed too long against what's gone, tried stitching wounds that never belong. Saw water cooling the ache in my chest, telling me gently, child, you've done your best. I stared at the foam crawling over sand, realizing some battles ain't mine to command. And the tide keeps pulling near, saying let go of all you fear. There's no fight left in the tide, no more reasons left to hide. Every hurt that weighed me down, every silence lost its sound. Tonight I finally see what's gone ain't meant for me. I carried storms that weren't my own, held voices trembling like brittle bone. But time revealed the quiet law, you can't heal hearts you never saw. Waves erase the footprints I left behind, like a mercy written by something kind. In that erasing I felt release, a fragile, unexpected peace. If surrender means I rise, then let the night close my eyes. There's no fight left in the tide, no more reasons left to hide.
Every truth I long denied, every tear I never cried. Tonight I let them slide with the tide, with the tide. I stood on a bridge where the rust ran deep. All the years I carried piled in a heap, my name etched faint on the metal grime. Proof I fought too hard against time. And the river muttered low, let your bruised pride go. There's rust on my name, but I ain't ashamed. Every scar that shaped my spine, every truth I failed to find, still I remain with rust on my name. Tried scrubbing off the things I regret, but rust remembers what you forget. Still the water glowed underneath, a quiet mercy in its steady breath. If fading is the price of years, I'll wear without fear. There's rust on my name, but I ain't ashamed. Every wrong I tried to right, every loss I couldn't fight, still I remain with rust on my name. Sky fading purple over worn out dreams. I've been rowing hard against uncertain streams, but the water don't listen to a man's pride. It just moves the way it's meant to glide. And I'm learning slowly, not not every stone knows me. So I lift my tired hand, let the quiet sky understand all the wars I couldn't win, all the weight beneath my skin. Tonight I finally tried to let it go into the sky. Old promises echo in the cooling air. Some were empty, some were almost there, but clinging tight never made them stay. The sky whispers, let them drift away. There's freedom in surrender, not defeat, just something gentler. So I lift my tired hands, let the quiet sky understand every bruise I carried long, every fight that felt so wrong. Tonight I let them fly into the quiet sky.
Stones beneath my feet, colder than my past. Every doubt I carry seemed built to last. Heavy like river bones buried in the deep. Secrets the water promised it would keep. I walked that shoreline trying to understand why some pain clings tighter than a desperate man. But the river spoke softly in a trembling tone. You don't owe your ghost another home. So I kneel where the water flows, feel it whisper, let them go. So I send my sorrow down where the deep won't make a sound. Every wrong I kept inside, like a stone beneath the tide. River bones can rest below. I'm letting go, I'm letting go. Regrets away, you never learn to live. bends your back, steals every gift. I saw reflections broken in the moving glass, pieces of the man I was fading fast. There's mercy in the cold, in the honest truth, in admitting you can't rewrite your youth. So I placed each memory in the ebb and flow. Let the river carry what I couldn't hold. If forgiveness takes a night, then let the darkness hold it tight. I bled enough from fighting time. Tonight I draw a gentler line. So I send my sorrow down where the deep won't make a sound. Every burden, every stone, every should have I've outgrown. River bones can rest below. I'm letting go. I'm letting go.
I've slept in towns that knew my name, lived before the morning came, worn out boots and a weathered heart, learning endings from the start. Every room I crossed alone felt like walls of borrowed stone. Voices echo through the hall, asking why I came at all. Still I wander, still I roam, trying to find a place called home. In this house of strangers I breathe slow, telling secrets no one will know. I ain't rooted, but I'm hanging on to bits of light before they're gone. If belonging finds my door, I won't run like I did before. Empty chairs and a midnight hum, songs appear where the shadows come. Lost my name in a southern town, just to pick it up, run down. Streetlight flickers guiding me somewhere past this misery. I raise my hands to the evening air, hoping peace is waiting there. Maybe home's not a place we find. Maybe it lives in a steady mind. In this house of strangers, I breathe slow, letting go of what hurt me so. I ain't settled, but I'm closer now, learning grace I never allowed. If tomorrow gives me one more chance, I'll greet it strong. No backward glance. Red lights flicker on the floor, like memories slipping through a door. Your name floats in the evening air, haunting me like a whispered prayer. Glass in hand, I breathe you in. Every silence pulls me again. Shadows curl around my feet, chasing echoes bittersweet. I keep reaching for the past, knowing nothing ever lasts. In this red light memory haze, I replay our younger days. I ain't broken, but I'm close tonight, standing alone in the fading light. If your ghost keeps calling me, I'll answer soft, but let it be. Perfume drips like a midnight chord, playing notes I can't afford. Silver dreams and a careless touch, back when we didn't ask for much. I trace your face in smoky air, pretending somehow you're still there. But truth hits hard when the bottle's low, teaching me what I didn't know. Maybe love can fade to gray, still hurt in a gentle way. In this red light memory haze, I replay our fragile days. I ain't broken, but I'm close tonight, trying to stand in
empty booth, just like a taste of losing truth. Neon signs flicker through the glass, counting hours as they pass. Your voice lingers in the chrome and steel, echoed lines I used to feel. I stir the silence like it's tea, hoping it brings you back to me. But the clock just spins its tune, marking me with the afternoon. Empty blue blues calling my name, every inch still looks the same. I ain't fragile, but I'm cracked tonight, missing warmth that once burned bright. If your shadow crossed this floor, I'd wait again like times before. Silver jukebox hums low and slow, playing songs from years ago. I press my palm where you once sat, soft reminder of what we had. Quiet tears behind a steady face, trying not to lose my grace. Even the waitress seems to know I'm fighting feelings I won't show. Maybe love leaves without a trace, but echoes fill its empty space. Empty blue, shaking my bones, turning whispers into tones. I ain't broken, but I'm losing ease, trying hard just to breathe. If tomorrow frees my heart, I'll let these lonely nights depart. Nightfall slips in without a sound, darkness crawling up from the ground. I keep trying to bargain with the day, but time don't listen to what I say. And the shadows tell me plain, you can't outrun the ending again. 'Cause nightfall isn't asking, it's just quietly unmasking all the truths I hid so deep, all the tears I failed to weep. No escaping, no unmasking, nightfall isn't asking. Oh, turn me wild, but the river shimmers silver gray, showing peace and giving way. Let the night reveal my bones, let it soften what I've known. 'Cause nightfall isn't asking, it's just gently unmasking all the fear I held too long, all the notes and broken songs I surrender. No, I'm asking, nightfall isn't asking. Cold mud clutching at my worn out boot, holding secrets tangled in the rules. Every step I take reveals a scar from trying to be what I never was, and the earth beneath my feet says it's time to lay it deep. Cold mud mercy, take my past, bury the things that couldn't last, all the wounds I couldn't heal, all the truths I couldn't feel, lay them down at last. Cold mud mercy, take my past. Some pain lingers like a bit of wine. I taste that phase but haunts your mind. But the river's hum makes the burden light, saying you don't have to win this fight. Let the mud take what it must, turn my grief back into dust. Cold mud mercy, take my past, bury the things that couldn't last, every lie that held me low, every bruise I learned to show, lay them down at last. Cold mud mercy, take my past.
I climb these stairs to the rooftop edge, where secrets sit like a sharpened blade. City lights cut through my chest, showing truths I failed to confess. Cold wind dances around my scars, counting wounds like falling stars. Every breath tastes like a fight, trying to hold what's left of life. I've been running from my mind, hoping peace is something I'd find. But rooftop ghosts keep calling me, whispering what I used to be. I ain't fearless, but I stand tall, even when I feel the fall. If redemption climbs these stairs, I'll meet it with my silent prayers. Bottles rattle from nights before, rolling truths across the floor. Broken promises, jagged lies, painted shadows in my eyes. I watch the moon crawl through the sky, asking reasons I can't deny. Raise my hands to the dark above, feeling pain but searching love. Maybe courage grows slow and thin, but still stronger than my sin. Rooftop ghosts still circle near, whispering things I used to fear. I ain't perfect, but I'll stay strong, finding where my heart belongs. If tomorrow brings me peace, I'll let these haunted voices see it. Room 209, with the flickering light, holds the truth I lost last night. And suitcase open, spilling light, lining up beneath my eyes. Cheap perfume on the curtain fold, memories warmer than the cold. I sit down slow on the edge of the bed, replaying words I never said. Can't outrun what I became. Every step still says my name. In room 209, I face my sin, counting losses, counting wins. I ain't holy, but I'm coming clean with every scar I've ever seen. If forgiveness knocks tonight, I let it in without a fight. Mirror every truth I once was bitten. I breathe in slow, let tension go, letting every admission flow. My heartbeat thumps like a quiet drum, telling me what I've become. Maybe mercy finds you low when there's nowhere else to go. In room 209, I drop the past, hoping change can hold me fast. I ain't perfect, but I'm on my way to a cleaner kind of day. If tomorrow feels brand new, I'll walk out strong and follow through.
Neon buzzes through the motel glass, telling me time don't really pass. Room smells like a bitter night, burnout dreams and fading light. I sit down slow on the sinking bed, listening to echoes in my head. Every lie I dressed as true circles me like wasted youth. I've been running from the cause, but guilt shows everything I lost. Neon guilt stains my skin tonight, casting shadows I can't fight. I ain't hopeless, but I see clear the parts of me I most fear. If redemption knocks this door, I won't hide like I did before. Cigarette glow in the bathroom mirror pulls my flaws a little near. I trace the shape of what I've done, facing storms I try to outrun. Phone rings twice and falls still, like a test of my own will. I breathe in deep through shaking hands, hoping grace still understands. Maybe guilt ain't here to shame, maybe it's here to rename. Neon guilt flickers, fades and hum, soft like where confession comes. I ain't finished, but I'm sorting through a better man I never knew. If tomorrow feels less tight, I'll walk toward that softer light.
feet, songs of places we used to meet. The platform creaks like a tired sigh, telling me it's time to try. Suitcase packed with memories worn, every ending feels reborn. I take one step, breathing deep, pulling strength I need to keep. Change don't wait for trembling men, it starts once you move again. So here's my platform, goodbye to the echoes I used to rely. I ain't heartless, but I'm moving on, chasing somewhere I belong. If this train takes me someplace true, I'll carry light instead of you. Ticket crumpled in my hand, stories shifting like desert sand. Your shadow waves through the evening smoke, soft like promises we broke. I look ahead down the silver line, hoping fate won't break this spine. The whistle cries a final tone, calling me to walk alone. Maybe freedom starts at pain before we ride a better train. So here's my platform, goodbye to the fears I let multiply. I ain't weightless, but I'm breathing clean, walking out of what I've been. If tomorrow meets my stride, I'll greet it strong with open eyes. Shoreline breathing slow beneath the moon, waves humming low like an old tired tune. I held on to someone slipping from my reach, trying to rescue things a river meant to teach. Our footprints fade where the water curls, proof that love ain't meant to hold the world. I tried too hard, keeping what was done, like grasping at a dying sun. And the shoreline whispers clear, let go, child, it's time to heal. So I give my heart to the night, stop the urge to force what's right. Every wound I tried to mend, every war that had no end. Shoreline surrender takes control, I'm freeing you to free free my soul. Some truths hurt more when you make them stay. They turn to rust, eat the good away. I carried hopes and never learned to grow, blinded by the fear of letting go. But the tide don't wait, it only moves, teaching even stubborn hearts to lose. So I place the past upon the sand, let the water take it by the hand. In the stillness I finally breathe. In surrender at last I leave. So I give my heart to the night, stop the urge to force what's right. Every tear I held too long, every step that felt so wrong. Shoreline surrender takes control. I'm freeing you to free my soul. I sit alone where the neon bleeds. Truth grows wild between my knees. Shadows talk when the whiskey's low, telling me things I don't wanna know. Silver nights pulling on my sleeve. Stories I hide, stories I grieve. I lift my eyes but the truth is near. Echoes of things I refuse to hear. And every bruise I carry slow still burns harder than I show. So I confess beneath the neon light, broken words trembling through the night. I ain't holy, but I'm still sincere, trying to face the man in the mirror. And if redemption's waiting somewhere close, I walk there slow with my shadows in tow. Footsteps fade on a ruined street, ghosts of choices I can't repeat. Smoke curls soft like a tired prayer, hoping someone is listening in there. Silver coins in a midnight hand, pay the cost of who I am. I whisper truths I never spoke inside a heart that's nearly broke. Maybe grace don't shine like gold, maybe it's found in stories told. So I confess beneath the neon light, broken words trembling through the night. I ain't holy, but I'm still sincere, try This ain't church, but I still kneel. Blessing hand, chasing was real. No priest, no choir, no holy sign. It's me and these ghosts I hide behind. Whiskey stained knives, truth in the smoke. Broken words from the dreams I broke. Streetlight prayers on a midnight run. Searching for mercy I never won. 'Cause every shadow knows my name. Every mistake burns the same. I keep walking through the storm, hoping darkness turns me warm. I ain't sacred, but I'm still trying. Heart's been quiet, but it's done denied. Lost my halo in the city's blues. Found my soul in the pain I choose. I kneel down where the wild winds roam. Sometimes silence feels like home. Silver rings on a trembling hand. Lesson learned that I never planned. Old blues hums in the back of my chest. A tired man searching for his rest. Lonely road where the truth cuts deep. Promises I never meant to keep. I raise my eyes to the night once more, asking what all this hurt is for. Maybe grace ain't a holy place. Maybe it's found in a broken face. I've been running from who I've been. Now I'm standing in the dark again. I ain't sacred, but I'm still trying. Heart's been quiet, but it's done denied. Lost my halo in the city's blues. Found my soul in the pain I choose. I kneel down where the wild winds roam. Turn my scars into something grown. This ain't church, but I still feel everyone's a chance to heal.
The fire sleeps beneath my skin, a silent war I'll never win. But still I burn, still I aspire to bear the weight of fire. Every choice I made was flame. Every victory, every shame. They say redemption lies above, but I found strength in what I love. Through smoke and ash I've seen the truth. The blaze consumes but grants its proof. It takes its scars, it purifies, it kills, it burns, but never lies. This is the weight of fire, the price of pure desire, to burn and never tire, to walk through pain.
fire. I've carried souls within my hands, watched them fade like shifting sands. The flame has names I'll never speak. It humbles kings, destroys the weak. Yet still I rise, though scorched and torn. From ashes something new is born. I am the spark that won't retire, the man who bears the weight of fire, the weight of fire. Divine and cruel, a silent God, a ruthless rule. It shapes, it breaks, it will inspire. The endless weight of fire. So let it burn, let it consume. From my pain, let strength bloom. The fire is my cross, my pyre, and I am still the fire. My heart's like driftwood, worn by years, smoothed by sorrow, carved by tears. I ain't the man I used to claim, but saw the edges ain't a shame, and the river's voice is kind, saying leave the weight behind. I'm a driftwood heart afloat, letting go of all I wrote, all the burdens carved in grain, all the echoes soaked in pain. Let the water steal my bones. I'm a driftwood heart afloat. Some storms took pieces I can't regain, left empty spaces where pride once reigned. But driftwood still finds somewhere to land, even if guided by an unseen hand. Broken doesn't mean untrue, it just means I lived it through. I'm a driftwood heart afloat, letting go of all I wrote, every promise split in two, every truth I own watched the current stumble on a stone. Even water sometimes aches alone. Made me think of all I tried to chase, how slow can be the saving grace. I ain't meant to run forever. Some things fall when pulled together. Even the current gets tired. Even the strongest get quieter. I'm no different from the stream, drifting slow between the reeds, finding peace unwired. Even the current gets tired. Kept pushing waves that weren't mine to start, chasing storms inside my heart. But evening settled with a knowing glow, teaching me the gentleness of letting go. If the river rests tonight, maybe I can too strike. Even the current gets tired. Even the wounded get lighter. All the scars I tried to hide, all the tears I left inside, drift out unwired. Even the current gets tired. The sky was red the day I bled. The crown was forged from what I shed. They gave me pain, they took my name, but fire crowned me all the same. I've knelt before no holy throne. I built my faith from flesh and bone. Each scar a jewel, each wound divine. My suffering, the grand design. No glory left, no gold to hold. My story carved in ash and cold. Yet still I ride, though worn and bound, to wear the weight, the crimson crown.
Crimson crown,
Forged in flame, born from lost, sealed in name. No God's decree, no mortal vow can break the blood that binds me now. I've seen the kings who ruled for fear. I watched their thrones all disappear.
where silence reigns and truth is found. The crown I bear is pain refined, a symbol of the fearless mind. And though it burns, I won't step down, for I was born the crimson crown. The final test of first surprise upon my chest. I bleed, I burn, I won't renounce. The fire is mine, the crimson crown. So let them bow, let time erase the man who walked through fire's grace. For in the dust where I am found, the crimson crown still stands its ground.
Rain taps soft on my window pane, calling out your name again. Cold wind hums like a lonesome tune, filling corners of this room. Empty chair by the fireplace glow holds the warmth I used to know. I reach my hand to the quiet air, pretending somehow you're still there. Every drop reminds my chest of the love I failed to rest. Rain on my window, wash me clean. Take these moments I've never seen. I ain't broken, but I'm bruised tonight, missing you beneath this pale street light. If the storm brings truth to me, I'll face it slow, I'll let it be. Coffee steam on a silent dawn, memories whisper, linger on. Your laughter flows through the wooden floor, singing songs we don't sing anymore. I rub my eyes like it erased the empty shape of your embrace, but shadows move like they always do, bringing me back to thoughts of you. Maybe sorrow has its grace, teaching hearts to feel their space. Rain on my window, fall once more. Let your rhythm calm this war. I ain't hollow, but I walk alone, learning life in a quieter tone. If tomorrow dries these tears, I'll rise renewed from fading fear. held the pieces like they'd fit again. But every try just cut deeper in. Saw my reflection in the window pane. Tired eyes saying, boy, let it fade. I can't keep stitching torn open time. Some things fall and that's just fine. So let it fall, let it fall. Let the night take it all. Oh, I won't chase the cracks anymore. Won't beg the past to open its door. Soft collapse into the dark, where I can rest my aching heart. Walk the shoreline, looking for a sign, but silence answered, steady and kind. It's not defeat, it's just letting be. A tired soul finally set free. If healing means surrender, then tonight I'll remember I don't need to rise and fight. Some endings save your life. So let it fall.
Let it fall.
Let the river take it all.
The river take it all.
Every wound I tried to hide, every truth I pushed aside, soft collapse into the night. And somehow it feels right. Fog rolls in on this old dirt road, carries secrets I once stole. Fields breathe soft like a ghostly sigh, asking reasons I said goodbye. Tires hum low, a repentant tune, guiding me under the weight of the moon. Every mile aches like a wound undone, leading back to where it all begun. No more running from my name, heading back through all my shame. I'm driving back down this road alone, to face the truth I should have known. I ain't fearless, but I'm strong tonight, letting past meeting morning light. If forgiveness waits ahead, I'll walk to it with words unsaid. Old barn roof with a rusty hue still holds memories we once knew. Your laughter hides in the bending trees, floating gently with the breeze. I pull aside where the gravel bends, thinking hard on no dead end. I place my hand on the weathered gate, knowing it's time to change my fate. Maybe pieces of place return after every lesson burned. I'm driving back down this road again, leaving lies where they have been. I ain't perfect, but I'm done with fear, ready now to face what's near. If tomorrow lets me choose, I'll pick the path I used to lose. Cards fall slow on a wooden table. Truth is harder than I'm able. Your voice lingers in the smoky haze, pulling me back to younger days. Whiskey chips on the edge of night, betting wrong, trying to make it right. I stare down fate with a steady grin, knowing full well I won't win. Luck don't follow men like me, but I see where I'm meant to be. So deal me in, let the night decide what to bury, what to hide. I ain't fearless, but I'm here to play, even if the cost is high today. Your face got one more hand to show, I'll take it slow.